Have you ever noticed that some people stay calm even when everything feels messy, while others feel stressed even on easy days? What if calm and focus aren't something you're born with, but something you quietly practice every day? Most people today feel overwhelmed, not because their lives are unusually hard, but because their minds are always busy. Too many thoughts, too many tabs open, too many expectations. You wake up already tired. Your phone pulls your attention before your feet touch the floor. By the end of the day, you feel drained, even if nothing big happened. You tell yourself you should focus more. You should be calmer. You should have more control. But instead, your mind jumps from one worry to another. And the worst part, you might think something is wrong with you, but there isn't. The human mind was never designed to handle constant noise, notifications, news, other people's opinions, unfinished tasks, internal pressure to do more. Calm and focused people aren't immune to these things. They just respond differently. They don't fight their thoughts. They don't try to control everything. They don't overload their days. Instead, they build habits that protect their attention. Not loud habits, not impressive habits. Quiet ones. Let's look at them. Calm people don't rush into the day. They don't immediately check messages. They don't flood their mind with information. Even if they only have 5 minutes, they use that time gently. They might sit in silence, drink water, look outside, breathe. This isn't about productivity. It's about setting the tone. Because the first thing you feed your mind often controls the rest of the day. Two people wake up at the same time. One grabs their phone immediately. News, messages, social media. Within minutes, their mind is tense. The other stays still for a moment. No phone, no input, just awareness. Same morning, very different energy. Habit 2. They do one thing at a time. Calm people don't multitask. They focus on one thing and give it their full attention. When they eat, they eat. When they listen, they listen. When they work, they work. This doesn't make them slower, it makes them clearer. Multitasking fragments the mind. Single tasking calms it. Habit 3, they don't react immediately. Calm people pause before reacting, not because they don't care, but because they do. When something stressful happens, they take a breath. They let the first emotional wave pass, then they respond. That pause, even a few seconds, creates focus and control. Think about the last time you reacted instantly. Did it help? Or did it create more tension? Calmness often begins in the space between stimulus and response. Habit 4. They keep their life simple. Calm people don't overfill their schedule. They leave space. They say no more often than yes. They don't chase everything. They don't try to keep up with everyone. They understand something important. More isn't always better. Less is often calmer. Two calendars. One is packed from morning to night. No breaks. No margin. The other has space. Room to breathe. Room for delays. Which one feels calmer even before the day begins? Habit 5. They accept what they can't control. Calm people don't waste energy fighting reality. They don't obsess over what already happened. They don't replay conversations endlessly. They don't argue with the past. They ask a simple question: can I control this right now? If the answer is no, they let it go. Not perfectly, not instantly, but intentionally. Habit 6. They protect their attention. Focused people treat attention like something valuable. They don't give it away to everything. They limit distractions. They reduce noise. They choose where their focus goes, because where attention goes, energy follows. And where energy goes, life feels either calmer or heavier. Habit 7, they rest without guilt. Calm people don't feel bad about resting. They understand that rest isn't laziness, it's maintenance. They don't wait until they collapse. They rest before they're exhausted. Even short pauses help. A walk, a deep breath, a quiet moment. Important truth. Calmness is not about doing more. It's about doing less, with more presence. Focus is not about force. It's about clarity. Habit 8, they notice their thoughts. Calm people observe their thoughts instead of believing every one of them. They notice when the mind is rushing. They notice when worry appears. And instead of panicking, they step back. Thoughts are visitors, not commands. Right now, ask yourself, where does my attention go most days? What drains me the fastest? What helps me feel calm, even a little? You don't need to change everything. Just notice. Calm people don't end their day in chaos. They slow down before sleep. Less stimulation, less noise, more quiet. They let the day close naturally instead of crashing into exhaustion. Calm and focused people are not calmer because life is easier. They are calmer because they live differently. They choose awareness over reaction, simplicity over overload, presence over pressure. You don't need a new personality. You don't need perfect discipline. You only need a few quiet habits that protect your mind. Start small. One pause, one breath, one less distraction. Calm grows from there. If this video helped you feel a little calmer, consider liking it so others can find it too. And if you want more videos like this, you're welcome to subscribe. Thank you for being here.